Now you see 3 armed helicopters flying in the sky. It's the WZ-10 armed helicopter purchased by Pakistan. There are 50 Type 5 self-propelled artillery vehicles running on the ground. Today they will join forces to carry out counterterrorism missions. Because a Pakistani drone patrols the sky, a terrorist convoy was discovered, running wildly on the road, judging based on the trajectory of the fleet. In an abandoned factory near the convoy, a large number of terrorists were discovered again. Under the deception of the US military, these terrorists prepare to produce washing powder in this abandoned factory. The US military wants to use laundry detergent to dominate the world. Has not changed. It's just hidden deeply. So Pakistan wants to destroy Eagle Sauce's evil plan. It was only in this operation that armed helicopters were dispatched, with a large number of Type 5 self-propelled artillery, to eradicate these terrorists. Then they arrived at the Babiyan troops near the factory. 2 WZ-10s rushed out first, prepare to cooperate with 50 artillery pieces. Terrorist convoy that will drive on the road. Eliminate the terrorists in the factory together. Don't give them a chance to communicate with each other. Soon 2 WZ-10 armed helicopters. I caught up with the terrorist convoy. One of the WZ-10 aircrafts entered the scene directly at low altitude. Start strafing the convoy with rocket launchers. The last 10 plus terrorist vehicles. Before I could react, just under a round of fire from WZ-10, basically wiped out. But the number of rockets is limited, unable to achieve full coverage. A fish slipped through the net. But this situation had been expected. Another WZ-10 quickly locked the fleeing terrorist vehicle. Start launching air-to-surface missiles for precise clearance. At the same time, after the armed helicopter war, 50 artillery pieces have also been deployed here, aiming at a distance of dozens of kilometers. Abandoned factory where terrorists gather, then headed towards the abandoned factory. Just start firing volleys of artillery shells. Prepare to flatten it directly with artillery shells. But while the 50 artillery pieces were still firing shells, the well-informed US military at the laundry detergent processing factory probably found something. They were immediately notified to evacuate. But because the time is too short, the terrorist leader escaped first in a helicopter, leaving his younger brothers behind to eat cannonballs. And not long after the helicopter took off, the artillery shells fell. Cannonball begins ruthless washing laundry detergent factory. Soon, the terrorists in the factory had no time to react. I was hit by a large number of flying artillery shells, put them all down on the ground. What followed was a merciless bombing. The Pakistani army will destroy this place until it is flattened, prevent other terrorists, cause trouble here again. And in artillery, when we continue to bomb the washing powder processing factory, a WZ-10 that was just left behind to escort the artillery, not idle. Instead, he headed towards the gunship that slipped away. He quickly chased after him, prepared to catch all the big fish in one catch. No terrorist can escape anyway. At the same time, the artillery bombardment continued. A single WZ-10. When chasing big fish, the 2 WZ-10s dispatched previously. The battle here is coming to an end. Several trucks in a terrorist convoy escaping. Now they have all been annihilated by WZ-10. Just after the battle ended with the 2 WZ-10s, the 50 artillery pieces have also ceased fire. The entire factory has been almost razed to the ground. Only some relatively strong buildings remain, still standing, but it has completely lost its effect. WZ-10 chasing big fish at the same time. Now I'm catching up. Terrorist leader's helicopter. Immediately, WZ-10 moved towards. The transport plane continues to fly. An air-to-air missile was launched. WZ-10 is one of the few who can launch air-to-air missiles. Gunship. So don't be surprised, everyone, because it has this function. Finally, all the terrorists, with the strong cooperation of WZ-10 and Type 5 artillery, all wiped out. A laundry detergent processing factory that has not yet started construction, also razed to the ground. Pakistan defeats US military again. The evil plan to dominate the world with laundry detergent. But the US military still has many washing powder processing plants. The real battle is not over yet. But today's video ends here. See you next time.